Hey everybody, Miss Dietrich here. We're taking a look at question number 12 from L32. Rob wants the mean song length to be 3 minutes 40 seconds. He will add one more song to the playlist. What should be the length of the added song? Now if you refer to question number 10, they give you the data. This is from question 10. These are the numbers. I put them on a spreadsheet, and I did want to know what the sum of the numbers was, so I did apply a formula. Otherwise you're just pumping these in one at a time and using a calculator to add them up and get this value carefully, because it's easy to make a mistake. So I got this number when I added them all up. Now if we're going to find the average of any set of numbers, we have to take that sum and divide it by how many values there are. Now in this case, we want the mean or the average to be this. This is all in seconds. We need to convert this to seconds. Now remember, there's 3 minutes. I'm sorry, there's 60 seconds for every 1 minute, so we need to figure out what is it for 3. So if we were to solve for S, we would end up getting 180. So we have to add the 180 seconds that we got for the 3 minutes to the 40 seconds, and that's how we get this number right here. This is 220 seconds. So I'm just going to put a little S on there so we know that that's all in seconds. And so are these. All right, so the next step is to apply that to the formula, because the mean, we want it to be that. This is the sum that we have so far, but we're going to add in that one more song, and we're going to divide it not by 10 values now, but now that would make that 11th song would make 11 data points. Now if we're going to press on, some people like to use cross products to solve this because it just makes more sense to them. I'm just going to stick one underneath under here. All right, so let's look at what this cross product would be. That's 220 times 11. Make sure you write that on your piece of paper. Equals, and then if we look at this cross product, that would be 1 times this, which would just give us this. 2,140 plus n. All right, so the next step is to, let's simplify this. 220 times 11. And we get this number. And that's going to equal this. 2,140 plus some number. What's the opposite of add 2,140 to a number? Well, the opposite is to subtract 2,140 from a number. We're going to do that to both sides of the equation. We're going to subtract 2,140 from both sides to keep it balanced. All right, let's bring down the equal sign. Now the answer to the question, what happens with all that? That cancels out. We'll bring down this n, and then we're going to go ahead and find the difference between these two numbers, which we have 2,420 minus 2,140, and that equals this. All right, so that's in seconds. Now the answer choices are in minutes and seconds. Now remember, we have 180 seconds for the 3 minutes. You have to add the 34 seconds that we have here. You add these two numbers together, you get this. If you add 180 seconds to 46 seconds, you get this. Now for 4, see, now that's going to be 240 seconds. So we add 240 to 20, we get this, and add 240 to 40, we get this. So which letter choice matches what we have here? Hopefully you can see it. Good luck selecting the right letter and finishing this up.